So guys, welcome back to Black Graphic FX. Today I'll be doing a weekly breakdown of gold and USDJPY and some other forex pairs. So first of all, this is gold on the weekly time frame. This is how I analyze gold. We start from the weekly. We mark out our highest high on gold, and we mark out our lowest low. We'll consider this a low. After that, we start marking out our strong support and resistance level. We'll consider this support and resistance level. We'll consider this also as one also. Then we'll consider this as a high, as a resistance high. Then there's nothing more to do here than to drop down to the daily time frame. And we all agree that if you look at the weekly, you'll be seeing a massive buy trend to the upside. That's how we all see a buy. But if you're looking at just this whole area here, if you're looking at just this whole area here, this where we'll be looking at. So you see that gold has been on a straight on a downtrend on the daily time frame, and this is more like a retracement. It's not like a retracement. So we expect buy to the upside and maybe sells to the downside. But for now, we're going to expecting buy to the upside. So let me zoom in, guys. Let me zoom in. So if you watch closely, it's a resistance level here. It's a resistance level at this point here. Then we'll mark out this high again. You can see the market is forming lower highs to the downside. This is a lower high, this is a lower high also. So we expect a buy to the upside. You see around this point, because if you watch closely, there has been a kind of resistance level that the market has failed to break around this area, and that's one of the strongest places we're going to be expecting massive sales from. So and if you watch close at this point, there's clear rejection around this point area. Mark out this low. This here, I should zoom in closely, guys. This here we can see this is where market rejected from, causing a massive buying trend. Then if you look closely, if you look closely here, there was a selling candle that couldn't close below this support level here. But then we can see a buying candle weakening, rejecting to the downside. Then followed by a massive selling candle bringing to that level. But considering that it didn't break below this week, below this buy week, we shouldn't consider it a strong buy selling momentum. Then we can see buyers pushing back into the level. That. And if you look closely, this is an indecision candle. This candle at the middle is called an indecision candle. It shows when there's either buyers and sellers are equal at that level. Understand, they're very equal at that level. So we need the next fundamentals of macroeconomics to push the market. So we want to see which buyers tends to fall towards each of the traders. Understand, either the buyers or the sellers. Understand. So when looking for fundamentals that actually push the market higher, and considering the recent geopolitical tension and the opening of the Strait of Hormuz and the Iran negotiation that is still on legally negotiated, largely negotiated, expecting a buy move to the upside. Considering that this whole level here, excuse me, guys, considering this whole level here is a support level that the market has failed to break below. Considering that this whole level here is a support level the market has failed to break below, so we're expecting a buy to the upside, and it should be towards the strongest level. If you look very closely, you'll see this level here, market to this level, failed to break above this level with a rejection around this area, and the market came down and respected that same area too. And we're expecting the market to push all the way to the upside, considering the recent geopolitical tensions. Understand? Concerning the opening of Strait of Hormuz and the negotiations between Iran and the US, so we're expecting the buy to the upside. So those are the three confluences. So I'll have to drop down to the 4 hour time frame. Dropping down to the 4 hour time frame, you can clearly see that this was a fake out. Understand? This whole move to the downside and push to the upside is a fake out. It's a fake out. You can see these two rejections at this point. These two rejections to the downside. These are two strong rejections to the downside, showing that the buyers are coming in aggressively. Understand? Buyers are coming in aggressively. And if you look closely, this look more like a pattern, like a double bottom formation. So this looks like a double bottom formation. So considering that this looks more like a double bottom formation, we're expecting buys to the upside. Buys to the upside. But if you look closely, the market open with a gap. This is a gap. This whole stuff here is a gap. I think I should mark it out here for you guys to see. So that's a fair value gap. Understand? That's a fair value gap there. And if you understand the use of fair value gaps are prices that market need to fill before it start going in a direction, in the same direction. So considering that this buying momentum here is strong enough to push the market to the high side. Considering that there has been clear rejection at this point, this whole rejection stuff, this whole rejection at this level, showing that buying buyers are in the market to push the market higher. So what we expected in this pair, we expect a retracement to come on for the AVG to be filled, and then maybe a pattern to the upside. So that's what I was expecting on gold. So that's my bias on gold, guys. So I have to note the 1 hour time frame for where to take your exact entries. So dropping that to 1 hour time frame, you can all clearly see this here is two clear rejections. Understand? This even looks like more like a head and shoulder pattern. This is the left shoulder. Sorry, guys. This looks more like the head and shoulder pattern. This looks like the left shoulder. This looks like the head, and this looks like the right shoulder. So you're going to wait for your test, and then boom to the upside. So I should clear this out for you guys to see this pattern very clearly. So guys, then if I should drag it out, now. You will see this clearly. It looks like a clear buying trend. Understand? And if you notice here, this is a break structure that happened here. A break structure on this point. That's a clear break structure. This is a left. This is where left shoulder is, the head, and the right shoulder. Considering a break structure and a retest. So when you're expecting a retest to happen around this area, so considering a retest to happen around this area, and then boom to the upside. That's if there's still uncertainty in the market. So guys, that's it on gold. So guys, the next pair on our list should be USDJPY. So I have to go down to the weekly for me to analyze the pair. So guys, we're on USDJPY. So if you look closely on USDJPY, we all agree that USDJPY is an uptrend. We're moving the fact that all these pullbacks are here normally, because normally you will see pullbacks. Understand? All these pullbacks here. I should mark it out. These whole things are pullbacks. You see all these things, so all these stuffs are as pullbacks. So we'll see another buy to upside, another pullback, and then so we're expecting another pullback around this point. But for now, expecting a buy to the upside. So all these are pullback. After every pullback, there's a buying move, creating a break of structure. After every pullback, we're expecting a buying move. So guys, that's it on USDJPY on the weekly. However, I think I should mark out the levels first. So we cannot consider this a high at the weekly time frame. This is a clear high at the weekly time frame. Then this is a resistance zone at the weekly time frame. I think I should draw this trend line support level. So this is trend line support level. So I have to zoom in clearly for you guys to see. Zooming in clearly, you will see that there has been a rejection to the downside. So there are massive buying possible over the side and also at the side. So if you notice clearly, all these are called higher lows. We're creating higher lows the upside, showing that this is buying momentum at the weekly time frame, strong buying momentum forming. So and if you notice all these are retracement. All this you see here are retracement to the upside. So this one even is a retracement. So and what if you notice after a retracement there was a buying move to the upside. So this retracement is going to be causing a impulsive buying move to the upside. So guys, I think I should drop down to a lower time frame for me to make it clearer for you guys. So Dropping down to the daily time frame, we all agree that this point here is a resistance level that we shouldn't miss at all. That's a resistance level we shouldn't miss at all. So considering that there's been a recent rejection to the upside, so we're going to expect sells to the downside probably, and then boom, buys to the upside. So for now, that's what I'm expecting on USDJPY. Let me drop down to the forward time frame to make it more clear for you guys. So dropping down to forward time frame, there's possibility of a buy coming in. Even there might not be any retracement. Understand? So I should mark out the 4 resistance level. This is 4 resistance level, and this is 4 hour high at this point. It's 4 hour high at this point. And this whole thing happening here, this whole thing up here, seems more like a consolidation to me. It seems more like a consolidation to me. So I will probably be expecting buys to the upside. So if I can see a break of structure to the upside, a retest, and then boom, I take the buys to the upside there. So, but in another scenario, we might see like I taking out all these lows, we might see retracement to the downside and then before the buys. So guys, that's it on USD So that was expecting on USDJPY. And remember our analysis on USDJPY, we were either expecting a buy after this whole structure has been broken to either to the upside or to the downside. So we really expect market taking out all this low and we retest and then boom to the downside. Or in another scenario, we'll be expecting a buy to the upside, getting the break structure, then a retest, and then further buys to the upside. So that's it on USDJPY. So guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to support me on my channel. I'll be dropping weekly trade breakdown weekly. So I'll drop in more mind blowing content. So do it to hit the like and subscribe button to support me. Thank you guys. Peace.